Can't wait to see you again, too. Have an amazing workout and an amazing life. I've just started my YouTube. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Rooster's Crow. We are still in Cincinnati. I've got somebody in my live named Asher, and she's given me hearts and gifts, and we've been talking. I'm going to visit her workout live sometime and be inspired to work out. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Asher. I'm stoked. And Diva97, I think, is still in here chatting with me. I had such a good time last night. I went to the Jewish Confederation organization ish. They call themselves ish, I believe. At least the girl that I met, the person, no, she's she, her. The girl, the woman that I met, was telling me about Jewish queer community, and they're called ish. And I'm like, yes, exactly, ish. And it was just so freaking fun. The food was so delicious. There was drinks, there was dancing, there was colors everywhere. So many beautiful colors. There was a candy buffet. I got to make myself a big thing of candy, but then somebody took it or something at the end of the night, which is fine. He doesn't need more candy. Trust me. The two things that got taken that I was gonna take was a bottle of wine and a bunch of candy. And I was like, oh no, my candy and my wine is gone. Sad baby boy who but I'm like, actually, like that's really good that it's gone. um yes, and above all, Ms. Cracker was there and she did such an amazing job. Uh she's so good. Her speech was so good. Diva97 says that she loves my lives, and Love Legend says hi, friends. Hey, what's up? I'm also doing my YouTube, so I'm kind of like switching back and forth, and I'm talking about my night last night. Um, I went to a gay Shabbat. Is that how you say it? I feel like I'm saying it very, very white. Shabbat. Shabbat. That's it, isn't it? Shabbat. Dang it. Yes. Anyways, it made me feel like I wish I was Jewish, and it was just so good to be around Ms. Cracker for like a good time. Like I was having a great time. She was mingling. I got to like look over and there she is. It was so nice. And then her performance was like on point. She did a death drop on cement floor. And she had to like she did the drop, but then she was able to like put her head down slowly so that she didn't smack the back of her head. Holy crap, that would have been so bad. And she did it so well. It was so graceful. I was shocked. Um yeah, hi Fire God. And and I just love her routines. She does these mashups and she's funny. She's like political in like a good way and beautiful and yeah, all of the things. Her speech beforehand was so good too. She's just perfect. I'm so in love. And I met a lot of really cool people. I was sat at like the best table, one of the best tables, Barbara Streisand's table. Not Barbara Streisand wasn't there, but each table had like a Jewish person representing it. And my table was like right across from Mrs. table. We were right there, and then right by the aisle, I guess, from the stage. So when Ms. did her performance, she was walking past me like the whole time. Oh, it was so good. I drove all the way here from Toronto and I was not disappointed. I rented a freaking car and drove here on a weekend just to be around her and it was perfect. I'm so glad. I'm so glad he's feeling great. as you maybe can tell. Uh, and I got to hug her and we talked very, comfortably. I felt comfortable. I felt safe and comfortable. I was really scared at first. It took me a long time to say hi to her. It was perfect timing though. Hi, monkeys. It was perfect timing. I like kept every time she was around and I wasn't ready, I'd be like, whoop, I'm turning and walking the other way. Because also, like, you don't want to come on too strong. It has to be perfect. And it was. And it was. And I talked to Caitlin too. We talked about how there was a dog there, and Caitlin was really nice to me. So yeah, I just feel really good. I feel really happy. And then yeah, people were really nice to me. And I went out to a bar after, and one of the organizers was talking to me the whole night, like from the beginning of the bar time to the end. I had these really cool people with me, hanging out with me, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to people liking me at first and then leaving me. So it was really nice to just have good people the whole time. And I made it home safe. I did. I did a good job getting home back to my motel safe and sound. We had a good sleep for 5 hours. Love Legend says, today you are looking baby boy. Yeah, I know, right? He is a baby boy. Thank you, Love Legend. Yeah, he's feeling like a baby boy. And then, oh, hi, Chris McDonald. And then another great thing was, thank you. Love Legend says, so cute. Another thing was that there was this person, they, them, they, very beautiful, curvy, long hair, mocha skin. Always be happy. Thank you. I will do my best. Do you know what? I need to have periods of time where I'm really not happy in order to get back to this point. Trust me. I know myself well enough now to know that I need those lows in order to be like this for you all. If I don't let myself go all the way down to that murkiness, then it doesn't get processed and then I can't be properly happy. Maybe you understand, maybe you don't. But I appreciate that. Always feel loved. How's that? Always feel loved and blessed, no matter what emotion you're experiencing. Anyways, this beautiful person really wanted to make out with me. They're like, so will you walk me to my bike? And I'm like, I'm looking at like Ms. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's go. And then I go to leave with them and I'm like, this doesn't feel right. I don't think I can. And I'm like, I don't know if I can. I'm feeling really torn. And they're like, well, you can just make out with me right outside the doors. That's fine. And I was like, oh yeah, right. That's what you want. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I can give that to you actually. And they're like, that's totally valid. You can't blame me for trying. And I was like, well, thanks. And I'm like stoked that A, I was propositioned, and B, I was able to turn it down because I love my person way too much to fuck that up. They were right there. And like I was gonna leave to go make out with somebody else. Hell no. He did good, guys. He did good. That's the story for today. And I really do have to read now Alex Max and Bunny Kitty because I have to check out of my motel for 11. Otherwise, I'm not going to get my $20 back. So we better do this. June 11th says, sharing the climb. Sharing the climb. Those who drink from the one water gaze at the same stars. I'm just like keep falling back into like last night. Got to hug her twice. The climb was long. The day was hot. Tom had thought ahead and had frozen his water bottle so his water would stay cold. But once he drank what had melted, he was left with a small chunk of ice rattling in a plastic bottle. That was when Bill, another climber who hadn't thought ahead, asked Tom to share his ice. Bill had plenty of water, but it was hot from their climb in the sun. Tom was glad to share his ice and tried to break the chunk up so he could pass ice chips into Bill's bottle. After a long frustration, it occurred to Tom to let Bill pour his hot water over the ice and to then let Bill drink from his bottle. This small moment changed Tom's life. He suddenly realized that if he let things in, he could share more easily than if he kept breaking things down in order to get them out. Ooh, mommy. You feel that? If he let things in, he could share more easily than if he kept breaking things down in order to get them out. Holy crap. That resonates. As he came back down into the world, he understood the three mysteries of sharing. First, if there's time, let the cold things thaw. But if there is no time, let the warm things in. And only when necessary, break the hard things remaining. And pray like hell that you can pass them. I loved that at the event too, when they were saying their blessings and their prayers. Like there was so much singing. They were singing and they sang their prayers, and then part of the ceremony was breaking bread together, the challah, and the challah was rainbow. It was a rainbow challah. It was so good, you guys. It was such a good time. I'm so glad. It was better than any drag show I've ever been to. And yet it was the best drag show I've ever seen, you know, because Miz was so good. Ugh. And it wasn't even a drag show. It was a Jewish party. Oh, I'm so stoked. It was so good. Okay. So we're going to quickly do this meditation and then I'm going to go because I have to drive for 8 hours and I got to check out before 11. Oh, it's the Book of Awakening, as I always do. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. Thank you for the reminder, Diva97, to introduce the book. Mark Nepo is also Jewish, and I didn't even know that before I started reading it. And my aunt, the only one in my mom's family who didn't have kids, and she's the oldest. She's like a grandma to me pretty much. She loves the shit out of me. She just always talks about how I'm like, you know, Jesus's favorite. Like she just loves me so much. She loves the Jewish culture as well. Like it's not because she's Christian. She's very much devout Christian. So it's not that she's believes in Judaism, but she's very much into Hebrew culture. She's just very interesting. She doesn't like it's fascinating that it's all coming down to Judaism for me. Like, am I religious? Am I Jewish? I don't know. I'm very spiritual. I know that much. I never thought that I would be religious, but I really like Jewish people. Just like my aunt. I'm just like my aunt. Okay. Anyways, my Auntie Marilyn, she's a wonderful woman. I love her. She's like 80 now. I finished reading the passage and now it is the meditation. You do? cool. Are you at all like Diva97 says that she has some Jewish in you. Do you have any like connection to it? Do you have any relatives that are still involved? I need to learn about like I don't know a lot about. I don't know really anything about Judaism except the only thing I know is that they believe that Jesus was not the Messiah. Jesus was not the savior of the world. That's still coming. But that Jesus was like the path or something like that. You do? That's cool. The order Barbie. Something like that. Like, see, you can tell like I'm quite ignorant, but I would like to know more, because that's pretty much what I believe. Anyways. June 12th says, no, that's tomorrow, guys. I'm reading the meditation. Can you tell how tired I am? Center yourself, and as you breathe, open your hands. Letting the warm things around you in. As you inhale, let the energy of life thaw your preparations, making you drinkable. I want to be drinkable. Again, as you breathe, open your hands, letting the warm things in. And as you inhale, let the energy of life thaw your preparations, making you drinkable. Delicious. Thank y'all for being here. I'm happy. He's doing great. Good job, Cass. Good job, Rooster. Oh, yeah, it was great. I've come up with a new way to introduce myself because whenever I introduce myself as Cass, like I've always had problems with my name because when I was little, I would say Kathy because my name was Cassie, but I had a lisp. So it would come out Kathy and people would think my name is Kathy and it was really upsetting for me. Now I say Cass and people think I say cat or people think I say calf or people don't know what I just said. And so now I'll say Cass like a cat with an ass. That's what I say. Like as in cat with an ass. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna go now. Love you so much. Diva97, are you still here? Thanks for being here. I'll be back again tomorrow, okay? For another reading. And it'll be 9 a.m. No, tomorrow is. Oh, shoot. Today was Saturday. I should have gone live at noon. But I couldn't because I had to check out at 11. So tomorrow I'll go live at noon. EST. Taking off. Wish me luck on my 8-hour drive. Remember, you can never fail if you never give up. Just start again. Get up when you're ready, when you feel up for it. Get up again and start again. That way you'll never fail. Number 2, everyone is someone. So who are you? That is your personal journey and no one can tell you but you. And number 3, if you ever feel down, all you have to do is look in the mirror and say, she's a woman. And the beautiful woman, Ms. Cracker, will be with you. Or if you want, you can say cock-a-doodle-doo. And this cocky-doodle-doo will be with you too. Love ya. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow, noon EST. Mwah.